Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Eric Lullove. I'm a board certified foot and ankle surgeon based out of Coconut Creek, Florida. I play pickleball about 3 to 4 times a week, and I play between a 4 and a 4-5 level. I'm here today to introduce the Winner's Edge P38 Lightning pickleball shoe for both men and women. The P38 Lightning is a new release pickleball shoe specifically designed to play this game. This is not a tennis shoe, this is not a running shoe. This is a shoe specifically designed for the pro player all the way down to the amateur player and to the beginner. This is a shoe designed specifically for stability, for cushioning, and for mobility. In introducing the P38 Lightning pickleball shoe, this happens to be the men's shoe, we're going to talk about what makes a really good pickleball shoe. Not specific to this shoe, but in general, all shoes should fit comfortably when you put them on in the store or when you get them in at home from shipping online. They should all have a stable feel. Your heel should be sitting in the back of the shoe, and your foot should not be sliding from side to side or from front to back. But specifically with the way this shoe is designed, in particular, there are a couple things right off the bat that I want to point out. All these holes that you see on the shoe that were designed specifically for stability, the perforations are there so that when you move left to right, right to left, even diagonally, the shoe provides the utmost amount of stability for your lateral movements. The other thing that's really interesting about the shoe is this large EVA midsole. Now, what is EVA? EVA is in all sneakers, in all tennis shoes, basketball shoes, court shoes. It's basically a foam made of little tiny bubbles that give you cushioning, but it also provides stability for the midfoot and the heel. As you can see, that EVA midsole in the P38 does not extend all the way into the forefoot, but it tapers down as you get to the toes. Why? Because you don't need the stability there. You need it through your midfoot and your heel. The third thing that's most important is the tread. There are different types of tread on court shoes, but what you really want for pickleball is this narrow tread wear pattern. This is going to give you the most amount of ground control, traction, and support while on the court. And if the court happens to be a little wet from a drizzle or from landscaping or whatever, and you're just getting out to practice, this will prevent you from sliding and slipping. A herringbone traction is for clay, not specific for pickleball. One of the newer facets in the design of the P38 Lightning shoe is the reinforced toe cap. This is designed for those quick starts, the quick stops, the quick lateral movements where you're on your toes, where your toe is not going to jam into the end of the shoe, and then you wind up with a blister or an injury. One of the other interesting things that we did with the shoe in the design was the lacing. This is a tension strap lacing designed to provide whatever comfort you need through the upper of the shoe and against your foot. So you want to make this looser or tighter, you're not dependent on eyelets. The shoe is designed with a strap lacing system so that you can determine the tightness that you want. One of the other really good facets about the design of this shoe is this pivot point. This pivot point's at the base of the first metatarsal joint, or what we call the great toe joint. How is this important for what the shoe design needs to do for you as a player? It's going to allow you that speed transition to go from the baseline to the kitchen and to move vertically without the shoe failing you in performance. You're going to be able to get that quick jump, that quick move, so that you have that stability underneath your great toe joint, and that's where the shoe provides enough stability for you to make that move. One of my favorite designs of the P38 Lightning shoe is this neoprene sock insert that was placed into the design. This neoprene sock slipper design was specifically designed so that you reduce friction from your sock and your foot to the shoe. It acts as a moisture wicking surface as well, so that you don't have to constantly change socks as you do in other court shoes. I know that's important for people who play tournament play, where you're going to be there all day and playing multiple matches and your feet are sweating. You don't have to change socks or remove the shoes as often. One of the other designs is inside the shoe is an ortholite insert, which was specifically designed as a pour-on insert designed to increase your cushioning on heel strike and through midfoot stance and into propulsion. The point of that is, if you want to remove this because you wear a customized orthotic device from your podiatrist or podorthist, you can remove this insert and play with your device in the shoe. You can also add another inlay device if you choose to lay on top of this for more cushion or comfort. The shoe itself has a very stable planar plate through the heel and the midfoot. It does not allow the shoe to flex like other court shoes. And what it does is it provides that platform stability that you need, so that when you're flexing on the court, you're moving and running, you've got that stable foundation, which is really the most important part of which type of shot do we play the most often in pickleball? It's drop shot dinking at the kitchen. You need that stable platform to keep your core stable and your center mass stable so you can dink properly. And this shoe specifically does that. These shoes are really the most important part of any piece of equipment you're ever going to wear. It's more important than the paddle. It's more important than the ball. It's more important than your shirt, your shorts, your socks. This is your interface between you and the court. And if you're not wearing the right equipment on the court, you're going to wind up having a risk for injury. I equate tires are equal to shoes. If you have a car with really bad tires, how's the drive? Not too great. Same thing with shoes. If you're wearing shoes that are worn down, have no tread, are broken down laterally or medially, don't have enough support, you're not going to play well. You're actually going to risk more injury, just as if you have a car with bad brakes. You're running the risk of an accident. And the whole idea here is a simple investment into a better piece of equipment for your game is going to prevent a lot of injuries. As a foot and ankle surgeon podiatrist, there are very few products in the pickleball space that I'm willing to put my name to. I'm putting my name to this. I'm wholeheartedly recommending that every pickleball player that has the ability to wear, purchase, buy, practice, train, and play in the Winner's Edge P38 Lightning Pickleball Shoe.